Hey everyone, Kyle once again, and welcome back to the last episode review of this year. So, yep, and so Spy Family ended, Reincarnated Sword ended, and now the ending of Chainsaw Man, which is not going to be the ending of the series, no, because we're definitely going to get a second season. I know that for a fact. But just for the end of this year or so. But episode 12 of Chainsaw Man. 10 once again 10 out of 10, like this whole show has been in 10 out of 10 every single time. Once again 10 out of 10 episode, and also once again a great ending song like all the other ending songs each of these episodes had. Each a different ending song, you know, all been really good. Really great too as well, I would say. And after that, just going into it now, picking up where last episode left off, where Aki was being choked by the ghost devil that originally Himeno had, right? But then he gets reminded. He has a flashback to that one part. Like a while back, we had that flashback to when Himeno and Aki were eating together, and that's when Himeno gave him his first cigarette, right? You know, saying, you know what, I'll hold on to this until you're like more older, right? But this time we see it from Aki's point of view. So and then all of a sudden he just got let go. He just got let go now, and then one of the ghost arms hands Aki a cigarette, and written on it says "Easy Revenge." And that one girl, I forget the name, who had that snake devil, right? Was just looking up in confusion, and also in shock, you know. And then just Aki, he just casually just walks up the arm because he's saying, you know, because since it has no eyes, it can see her fear, right? He just casually just walks up the arm and then just decapitates the head. And then also now he's going to go after that girl, and all of a sudden, just like also like out of nowhere, Kobeni, you know, the girl was always acting all scared, right? But then until she be turned into a badass, like also a while back, while dealing with that same girl with her snake, like just walk and run across the snake, and then take on one of Katana Man's arms off. You know, also just become this what. She just also she just sneaks up right behind her, the girl. No sound or anything. She just appears holding a knife to her throat. But they don't want to kill her. They were just gonna capture her. Now there's to me seeing how she's like this, you know, has not that scared. She doesn't have a scared look in her eyes. She just has that mean cold face, right? And like, to me, Kobeni is like, you know, there's just more to her than meets the eye, you know. She's saying that she wants to do this for getting her bonus and all that, but there's just more to her than meets the eye, you know. Which I'm just saying, I want to see more. What's her story, you know? Yeah, because, you know, back in the hotel, she was acting all scared and all that, wanted to stab Denji, you know, to satisfy the that eternity devil, and acting all scared when her co-worker got shot, right? And then all of a sudden she turns badass, just like turns around, just turns out the gun on the old lady, running across that snake devil, and taking Katana Man's arm off, and then almost shooting at the girl. I forget the name again, as I said. And all of a sudden she just appears out of nowhere, just holding the knife through. So I want to say what's her story, because yeah, I think all that acting, all that scared and all that stuff, I think it's more of a cover, if you can say, because it's more to her than she's letting on. So, and then back with Power and Denji, but now they're in the elevator, and then all of a sudden the door opens up. There's a whole bunch of zombies. And which they don't see them though, and then he's like, okay, they haven't seen us, don't make any noise. And then Power goes straight out and starts talking, making noise. Hey, I'm gonna challenge all of you. And then she starts taking them out, and then just Denji's standing there, looking like this. And then the elevator door shuts behind Power because Denji's still in the elevator. And then Power is such an idiot because she still thinks that Denji is there watching her. Like, hey, Denji, look at this, what I'm doing, you know, not knowing that he's gone already. The comedy in this show is also just like, once again, 10 out of 10 comedy gold, you know, especially when it comes between Power and Denji. These two are just like two comedy duos, you know, of this series. Yeah, but just the power is not noticing that he's gone already. And then with Denji finally with Katana Man again, and he's asked these two other guys, how you killed their whether it was a brother, siblings, or Katana Man said you killed my grandpa because they're zombies. But he's always asking whether these zombies they could become humans again. You killed them, and Katana Man's asking Denji, he's like, do you have any remorse, anything at all, any sense of humanity in him? And Denji's like, nah, not really. Yeah, he's like, no, not really. He's like, because basically that's what he is. Basically doesn't have a human heart anymore. He is basically all devil now, basically. And then another great round 2 battle ensues. You know. They both are just fighting each other, and all of a sudden they just both jump out of the building, land on the roof, and then also now they land on top of this train. And just another great epic battle, you know. And just then they enter inside the train which is another good location to fight in because, you know, it's a cramped space, you know, very little movement to fight with, right? And the whole fight was just once again with animation and with the sound effects, like, you know, with Denji's chainsaw sounds, you know. Really well done fights, you know, once again. And then one thing leads to another is that when Denji gets his arms cut off, and then his head chainsaw blade gets broken, but then all of a sudden Katana Man, he just splits in two. Because Denji, he had not only that, because he had a blade on his leg as well. So you think he pulled a fast? Katana Man pulled a fast one on him? No, Denji did the exact opposite. He had a secret weapon. He had him in his legs too, though. So he goes and splits Katana Man in half, but he's not dead though because he can regenerate just like Denji does. So he can regenerate. So he's still alive. And then all the building, the whole building from those all those zombies on wherever is cleared. Some of the men got arrested, and we see some like the other people like that Angel Devil and some the ones that were fighting we saw previously. And then Katana Man is now tied up. Denji and Aki arrives as well, and they both want to have Denji's asking to have a tournament, you know, because remember, Carl, from the first time when Denji met Aki, when he kicked him in the balls. Now he's gonna kick. Now they're gonna have a tournament to see who can kick Katana Man in the balls more and makes him scream the most, scream the loudest. So, and Aki, you know, once he has that cigarette that says "Easy Revenge," so he goes, you know what? He says he kind of doesn't want to do that, but then he ends up doing it with Denji, which we do. First, we don't see it though, but then because it cuts to with Makima talking to one of the higher ups of the public safety, but then we see that Katana Man getting his face reactions when he gets kicked in the nuts, like, oh man. And it's saying that Makima explained to one of the head guys that, you know, they found all like 1 point something kilos of the gun devil flesh, so they got a good portion of it. Which that's why the second season is easily going to come, because we need to see more of this gun devil, because we know what this gun devil is capable of. Like, he can just blow up a whole house, trees, forest, or whatever, right? So how powerful this thing is. Second season season 2 is no brainer, because we need to know more about this gun devil, see more of what this gun devil is planning, you know. And just Makima just talking to the guy, just says those eyes of hers, you know. Just her face, just her whole face expression, and just like I said, stone face and those creepy ass eyes, you know. Just like once again, calm, cool, and collective as usual, and yet she's like the best psychopath you can get, you know. The best psychopath you can get. And she's just so downright scary. And I like how after when the credits are playing, during the credits with that good song once again, another good song. But during the credits, we just see, which I thought was nice, because we just see Aki, Denji, and Power. They're just basically, we see them, the three of them, just like having like a normal day. You know, basically just living a normal life, it looks like, you know. Just for a day, living a normal life, because we see them play on the swings, we see them just going grocery shopping, and we even see in the grocery store, we even see Aki even just legit smile for once. He's like, for once he just he legitimately smiles. Because you know, like, probably knows, like, spending time with these two. Yeah, these two are Denji and Power. They're both idiots. They're a handful, though. But you know what? Since Aki has a couple years left in him, you know, do the contracts right. He has a couple years left. You know, he's just like, okay, you know, they're a handful. They're idiots, but you know what? They're kind of like nice to have around with, basically, you know. And then we see them having just talking, having a normal dinner together. It's like, it's nice to see them just walking and just playing and just having a normal day for once. It's not getting involved, no public safety thing, no fighting monsters or demons or whatever, or devils, they call it. But just having a normal, casual day, you know, just to live normal for once. So it was really nice to see that. And then we see, like, we see, like, a dream of the Denji's dream involving young Denji. And then we see, after the dinner, we see Aki on the balcony smoking that one cigarette that he, you know, saved, you know, easy revenge. And then when we cut to it, like, there was this, we see a person walking, look, a girl walking, mentioning Denji's name. We don't see her, though. We see it as, like, a shadow, slight appearance, and then a building with a door closed, So it is no doubt that season 2 is going to come, because it's no brainer, because everyone loves the show. It's been so hyped and popular, and we know easy season 2 we're going to get it, no doubt about it, because recently, because My Dress Up Darling's getting a second season, so is Spy Family, along with a movie of Spy Family, and I just heard that Reincarnated as a Sword is going to get a second season, which is really cool, you know. So we know for a fact Chainsaw Man season 2 is going to come, so that's easy to say. So yeah, it was these shows I've enjoyed from this year. They're all getting a second season, which is cool. That's nice. But yeah, episode 12 of this season 1 of Chainsaw Man. 10 out of 10. Bravo. Once again, great animation with the fights, you know, especially with fight with Chainsaw Man and Katana Man. Great fight sequence. Once again, with the animation, was like the unique sounds of the chainsaw buzzing was really nice to see here, you know. And we see Aki, you know, just like I said, having Power, Denji, and Aki together, just having a normal day, as if living a normal, casual life. It was not really nice to see that. And with Makima, you know, just seeing her being just so nonchalant, just scary, not nonchalant, scary, you know, just she's like the best psychopath, like I said. And the same, we need more what the Gun Devil is up to. We need to know what more is it planning. And like I said, with Kobeni, you know, because because they mentioned at the end when Kobeni had that girl arrested, you say it was like kind of like she committed suicide by having her own snake devil like just bite her head off. And that's when Kobeni is going back to being scared again. Yeah, so it was like oh, suicide was like involuntarily suicide. So yeah, so that girl with her own snake devil just like made her commit suicide by having her own snake devil just like bite her head off. But Kobeni, like I said, now after seeing that, she's not back to being all scared, but there was just more to her that she's letting on, you know. It was just like being a badass we saw a while back, and then all of a sudden just appear out of nowhere, just that stone face like a Makima does, holding the knife to the girl's throat, right? And she says she's doing it for the bonuses. She's just letting on more than meets the eye. So I want to interested to see what her whole story is. So yeah, but episode 12 of Chainsaw Man of season 1. Once again, 10 out of 10. The comedy gold. Once again, just like with Spy Family. Yeah, but Spy Family is still number 1, like I said. But Chainsaw Man is number 2, close number 2. They're both awesome in their own ways, and just this series is even more badass. So yeah, so season 1 of Chainsaw Man, great series, 10 out of 10, awesome, badass, all the way around. Every positive name I can say in the book. But yep, so that completes this last episode review for this year. And now, by this end here, I'll have to do my list of best and worst of this year. So, but yeah, but Chainsaw Man and a great note. So, looking forward to season 2. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll see you next time.